Check all stocks for first minute close. Done. 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 done, 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 done. done, 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 done. Done, done, done. Done. done, 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 done.
and didn't take anything out in front of 10. It then came underneath 9, kind of wicked me out. Not everything, but wicked some of it out. I just jumped right back in the trade. And this time I will take some out in front of 10. If that's how it wants to be, then I'll respect the fact that that early move off of 9 even wants to arrest itself initially at 9.10. I still think there's more room. Once you get past 9.20 on NEO, it's all systems go. Doesn't mean it can't. It has to get there, but if it does make it to that price, I'd be looking for where to add above 9.20 on a bigger move. Lucid, thank you very much. Terper, is that the name? If I get that right. There wasn't a trade in Lucid. I'm waiting at 5 for any kind of a long if it gets there, and I want the short off 6. Lucid has a 15-cent range, so that never set up for me. I'll only take the trades that set up off the prices I want, and just not really seeing anything here on Lucid for a trade for me.
Yeah, no, me neither. I actually haven't even looked at Lucid, but we looked at it this morning, and I thought it was right in the middle. So I think that's a good call for that one right there as well. All right, one last little tranche here for Ride, as it's taken me for a ride. We have one negative stock today. It's Ride. It's Lordstown, and like I said, just a little foolish for me, anyways, not trading that at the levels that we talked about. Got a little carried away with it, but we'll see. There's some size there at 60. I think if it breaks above its high today, which is the 65 level, then that's definitely a pause for concern. And you got to keep it up because you want to watch out for another halt.
If it halts again, that's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I do not want to be in this if it halts again. I don't care which way it halts. It's not something that your boy is interested in. That's for damn sure.
Oh, we have free
it's not free locates on Ride.
No, sorry, no. On Virgin Galactic,
okay.
we have free locates.
Because I paid for that already. All right, so 410.50. It was only one. You know how much it was? It was 1 cent a share on Ride. So I just lost 30 cents a share, so that's 31 cents right now. But there it is. So we missed that 411.50, my bad. We also missed 412. And again, this is what we talk about. Make your trades, not ours. I got out at 410. Once we broke VWAP there, I took it out at 410.50 there. Still $2 trade. You know, when you're taking $2, then you are spinning that for sure. We've taken $2. I mean, Meta's now $3. Look at this Meta trade. This is the #1 name on the sticky note today, Meta. Okay, Meta, 52-week highs yesterday, breaking upside with the Citigroup upgrade and more monetization for WhatsApp. So now, holy shoot, now we're starting to bank again on everything. There goes Nvda back up to the upside. We're at the highest spot we've been at since the open now. Yeah, I got it, Fabian. No, that's okay. Thanks for reminding me. It is highest spot we've been at since the open, since this happened right now. My highest spot today was 0, and then my very first trade lost a couple hundred, whatever. Now we're back into the pocket here with some bangers of a trade. $4 dollar club, $4 club for Meta, $3 club for Nvidia, and it's always a nice day when we get the opportunity to throw it over for happening now to Brendan at the big desk. Thank you, Fabian.
Market back to highs here, guys. Just getting the consumer confidence data coming across there. A big beat, 109.7 versus 103.8 expected there on the conference board's consumer confidence index. So huge beat to the upside there. We also got new home sales on a month-over-month basis, also higher, 0.76 versus 675,000 essentially. But nice look for consumer confidence helping this right across the board. 0.6 for both the NASDAQ Composite and the 100 at this point. All three of the Russell variations in positive territory, the Dow and the S&P. 0.3 to the upside right now, looking pretty good. We were discussing, if you're with us, pre-market. Nice look for Delta on that forecast increase. Gets up to 44 a couple of times and stalls out. Still not a lot of volume behind this move, but looking good. 1.6% still for DAL. Google, meanwhile, downgraded again today. Relatively weak again today. Still down 1% for Google, guys.
Yeah, Google definitely. I mean, that probably was a relatively weak name. Tesla just got to 47 and wicked it on right at that number. So we talked about 40. I talked about 47. That's the level I liked for the short on Tesla. I did already scalp some out. I got an 88 short on the way back and got some out there at the quarters, 46 quarter. It's an upward trending stock. I'm going to respect the 245 level, mostly because it's a local high. Like you had that previous top. If it hangs on to this, I don't want any part of being greedy with that short. 250 is obviously a bigger level than the 247. And quite frankly, there's an element of 10 o'clock number wicks that high and it almost gives you the trade. And so let's take the money and run if that's the case, because if we continue the trend, you're just breaking 47 and heading to 50. NIO, it's at 9.11. Okay, I got some out there at the 10. It just wicked 15, so probably every 5 cents, gonna have to get some offers out there. I didn't have an offer sitting in front of 9.15. That was probably a mistake by myself. Ride, it has to make another move here for me to care. Delta, by the way, that's doing literally nothing, but it is forming a flat top break at 44 for anybody that's interested. Unity, so if I had held on to the short, it would have worked, but that doesn't mean it's the right thing to do, because you're holding it like 3 times what I want against me. I wanted to risk about 25 cents. If I held it more, it gets to VWAP, but that's not the right way to go about it. Now back above 40 even. The stock suddenly has a little bit more room above these prices. If you break this fresh high, Unity's got $2 in it. This is that channel. I said, look, I like the short at 40 even, but if you break it, sorry, not $2, $3 it has in terms of room to the upside. So if it makes a fresh high here on Unity, I'm looking for the top end break. Try the short at 40. It looks like it wants to clear out that level. Almost 10% to the upside now on Unity software.
Unity, yeah, nice upside right there. We have $4 right now as we speak on Meta. So this is a good trade for us here. We're just watching it continue to make the move to the upside. I think we'll just sit on our hands now for some of these. The thing about it is though, Nvidia is having a problem. Like, it just got to 410 again. Despite the market being upside right now, I expect this one to actually come out. It's not performing well here. Needless to say, that is Nvidia. So I'm going to take a piece out. There we go. Do we just get that? Yes, we did. 55 there. So we're going to take a piece out because this is, look at the market ripping, look at Nvidia coming down. We are very, very light now on this position as we start to take some more out. If it does break higher, then maybe I'll get interested in it. But for right now, again, we've already taken that 412 high break that we really liked. That made some sense to us. We can rebuy this name at that 408.50 level, sort of where we did before, and then get out if it breaks lower than that. So let's just try that right now. Wouldn't be surprised if this is a quick dip and then a retracement back up, but let's just make sure that we do get out just in case. There it is. So huge move upside for Ride. Like I said, man, big mistake for me by trading this, as there it goes, taking out the highs. And the only loss that we have on today, unfortunately, is a big one there for Ride, as it just takes it out. We were bidding down lower right there, and unfortunately my bids just canceled, but we had some bids down here in the 40s to see if we can get some fills on that, but there goes Ride right there up to the upside, and we tweeted about it too. You know, winners abound. Ride, big L right there as it just continues to go to the upside. Like I said, should have stuck with my own rules there and waited for that dollar break. Didn't come in. Now look at this name, man. This name is up like 70% off the open right now, Ride. So huge move there to the upside. All right, Nvidia, we get that fill. We'll see if we can take 50 cents. We'll see if we can take $1 on this, of course, but watch out for a 408 break. That's the bottom there. We don't want that. So if we break below 408, which it looks like it may want to do right now, then it's trouble brewing here for Nvidia for sure. So we'll wait to see. It's trying to hold this. Look, it's trying to go up. They're holding it right now. Doesn't want to break this level. So what? It just held 65. Okay, there it breaks a little bit, but
I gotta show you.
Yeah, volume not making some sense right there. Bitcoin ripping, is that what?
Yeah, Bitcoin just got to 31 essentially. Bit of a right-hand turn here on Bitcoin. For anyone watching, Coinbase is close to 67. If we don't break 31,000 and I can short up that 67 level, I still like it. We mentioned it yesterday, but not in the pre-market in our rundown. 247 short on Tesla. I'm in, I'm out, and maybe that was a mistake to have gotten out at 45. But like I said, take the money and run. It's upward trending. Okay, there you go. Nice little dirty trend line. That's not even that clean, but you can see higher highs, higher lows. Take the money and run on the short. When you get an opportunity on a key level, you just want to capitalize on it. I got to get rid of those because those are the ugliest trend lines that I've ever seen. I should not draw them when they're that dirty. So Coinbase, as long as we're not breaking 31,000, it's got resistance, but keep in mind how strong the stock has been. If we take out 31 and this gets through that local high, 66.5, breaks 67, you get out of the way till $70. And as a matter of fact, it's probably a reverse into the long trade. But once it gets into above 66, that's the short zone for me. I just want to keep my eye on what's going on overall in crypto land. I'm just tracking Bitcoin. I shouldn't even say crypto. I'm just watching Bitcoin. It's the only one I watch. I did get that second fill in C3AI, so that continues to be arrows down. But again, made the